This video provides a comprehensive overview of the newly introduced tax credit of 53%. The UK government unveiled a new budget in 2024, which includes changes to the UK tax credit, which is now called AVEC, Audio Visual Expenditure Credit. It introduces a new tax credit that supports smaller films, meaning any film with a budget of less than £15 million. This is named the Independent Film Tax Credit, or IFTC. So what does this mean for film and TV? Under this initiative, films under £15 million stand to benefit from a higher tax credit rate of 53%, significantly higher than the standard 34% applicable to productions over this threshold. You can claim the IFTC on up to 80% of its core expenditure on a film, or on the amount of UK core expenditure, if that is less. Qualifying expenditure encompasses all spending directly associated with the film's production within the UK. Costs such as development, publicity, audit fees and insurance for not completing the film are deemed to be non-qualifying. Consider another example. You have a total budget of £12 million. Out of this budget, you spend £10 million in the UK and £2 million elsewhere. Since 80% of the £12 million core expenditure is £9.6 million, which is lower than the UK expenditure of £10 million, then your qualifying expenditure is £9.6 million. Whilst corporation tax has always existed, historically, it was based on the profits of the company. Now the corporation tax of 25% is deducted from the tax credit, so the IFTC's effective relief can be up to 39.75%. In contrast, films with budgets exceeding £15 million under the AVEC system receive a standard 34% tax credit, translating to an effective relief of 20.4% after applying the same caps and tax considerations. This table highlights the cash payable for the same expenditure under the old rules, £3 million, the new rules, £3.06 million, and the new rules for films under £15 million, £4.77 million. You can no longer apply under the old rules from April 2025. Furthermore, an enhanced visual effects credit, now increased by 5%, offers a net rate of 29.25%. Notably, UK VFX costs are exempt from the 80% qualifying spend cap, ensuring full tax relief for productions utilising British VFX companies in the UK. If your film goes over budget, you can still qualify for IFTC, but you will not receive any tax relief on any amount over the £15 million. Other than your production's total budget being less than £15 million, how does a project qualify for this new tax credit? The BFI's cultural test remains very similar, however they are set to be more rigorous in judging films as British. Simply displaying a character's British passport when their British citizenship isn't relevant elsewhere to the plot might not be enough to earn a point for having a British character. Additionally, the director or writer must be a UK citizen or resident, or the film must be an international co-production. For assistance with this requirement, contact Farm Cove regarding their writer service. For more information on qualifying as a co-production, please see our co-production video guide. Projects intending to apply for IFTC must commence principal photography on or after April 1st, 2024. However, tax claims under the new rules cannot be made until April 1st, 2025. HMRC pledges enhanced turnaround times. However, they also have noted there will be increased scrutiny on all the paperwork. The level of detail previously accepted may not suffice under the new system. FarmCove's built-in systems ensure that all your film's paperwork meets these stricter requirements. HMRC has also changed the way they deal with connected party profits, that is, earnings generated from transactions between related entities or individuals. The price paid, say £50, to a service provider, like an actor, is the qualifying expenditure, even if the UK FPC paid another company £100 to use that actor's services. This is a prorated calculation. For example, if the actor is paid £1 million for a 30-day shoot, the eligible spend for 15 days of that in the UK shoot is 50%, so £500,000. Full transactional history must be provided to HMRC to support these claims. Companies can still submit claims for the interim tax credit during the post-production phase of their project. This is a prorated tax relief contribution. For instance, if a project is halfway through post-production, the tax relief claim reflects this 50% progress. The Farm Cove team is always here to help.